Yeah, the light from outdoors is pretty bright. It's the only bad thing. Getting a little washed out. I can close that for now. All right. Hopefully we're all back here, all set up. Hey, Raven's back. Raven's back. I'm in the latex room. Y'all hear me okay? All right. We need some music. All right. What are we working on today? We are working on my Supergirl, my new latex Supergirl that we left off with like a couple weeks ago. So, welcome back, everyone. I had to move all the equipment from the living room into my workshop here, so that's why the little interlude there with my parody videos. So, hope you enjoyed that. And one of the stickers fell off, so I'm going to throw one back on. Because I did have to go pee as well. Okay. Alright. So, got that set up. I'm wondering if this is washing me out. How's that? Is that any better? It's a little bit better. I think it's mostly the daylight coming in from the outdoors that is washing me out. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's it. I need a Raven costume for Halloween. I was stuck between Raven and Scarlet Witch, but now I'm sold on Raven. Exactly. You should. You totally should. Although I still have on my list to do Scarlet Witch someday too. So, all right. I'll show you what we have so far. All right, so some of you might remember this. So yes, we have this catsuit started for Latex Supergirl. So I'm hoping to, well, we're going to start. The next steps are getting arms and legs cut out and then starting to glue them on. So yeah, that's the plan for the next couple hours. Easy going latex stream. Last time we took a lot of time to put the zipper in, and so this is the next step. All right, so first off, I actually have to pull out my sleeve pattern and my leg pattern. I have to pull down my patterns box. I haven't done that yet. Okay. Had to slide past the camera to get into the walk-in closet in here to get my patterns. So yeah, we got the patterns. So we're gonna get this out of the way because we gotta cut out before we do anything. Starting with the sleeve, and actually what I like to do is measure the sleeve pattern with the current catsuit and make sure it's it's still gonna work measurements wise before cutting it out. Essentially like that. Alright, so we're about 9.5 there. And then about 9.5-ish there. So it's like 19 should be what the cap of the sleeve is. Hopefully we did this right. Eighteen and a half, all right. Hopefully I was accounting for overlap because that's slightly off. Let me remeasure that. Yeah, Raven's a fun costume. All right, so no, it is 9 and 9. So I think we're good. I think we're good. That's what the end result is, at least for the sleeve. So let's cut out 2 sleeves. I think we can get at least one out of this left over, and then I should have another sheet laying around. I better have another sheet laying around because we got to cut out the legs too. So how are y'all doing today on this Saturday? I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about the 24-hour stream so far. Y'all at least got to see some of me in the movie I'm in earlier if you were hanging out. And once again, thank you Daku for being part of the Clandra. We will probably try to get back to that at some point here. Actually, I should maybe think about fast forwarding it on stream just so we get it to the right spot.
The training grounds, far from the valley she knows as home. Still shaken from the horrific experience of witnessing Geralda's death, she is tired and confused as to why she cannot just go home. Sensing the child's anxiety,
I'll let that fast forward while we
but first,
latex.
she must meet her instructors, who will be with her day in and day out for the next years of her life.
Yeah, it's just to the part where she is at the training ground. So at least after the latex set, we'll take another break and watch the rest of it. Probably be a couple hours. I just want to see how far we can get in a couple hours with this. The idea being we cut out some sleeves, we glue on some sleeves, and then we'll cut out some legs, and we'll glue on some legs. Probably not all the way, because the way the latex is glued on is like, you want to keep the catsuit as flat as possible. Oh, is the volume up on it?
As her abilities evolved, the ever-watchful eyes of the council noticed that she was becoming more powerful and more deadly than any other elf that had ever been trained at the temple.
Thanks for calling that out. I had turned monitor off on it on the other scene, but it must not have taken on the crafting scene. So now I think the other problem is when I started playing the movie, I had it set to restart on playback or whatever, and so I forgot to turn that off. So now it's set, so if we fast forward and change scenes, it should hopefully remember where we left off. So that's the hope. That's the hope. All right, let's start cutting. Yeah, we're gonna cut these out and then glue them to the front of the catsuit first, and so that means like only to this part and not to the back part. And that way, what that lets us do is it keeps the whole thing flat and easier to work with until we absolutely have to start like folding it up on itself and making it more three-dimensional. So it just makes it easier to work with. All right, good clean cut. The nice thing about this too is that this is a symmetrical pattern, so I don't have to worry about pasting one up and one down. The legs are not, so I do have to worry about that. All right, so there's one sleeve. We'll cut out the other. I think we can get another out of here. Be careful. Look at that, look at that. Totally can make that work. So I have to say, I'm kind of liking the RMTP server thing set up now. Even if I wasn't doing a 24-hour stream, being able to restart Streamlabs without restarting the stream is actually really helpful. Even if there's that little blip in between. That is the sleeves. Then we have a bunch of extra scraps here. That's not going to be enough for the legs, so that's why I was saying we better have another sheet of this for the legs handy. I hope we do. We should. So these are the two sleeves. And we're just going to glue them to the front. So I'm going to go this way. It's just gonna be like that. So the one thing I like to do is measure where it should end. And mark it. Let's get my measuring tape back out again. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how washed out I get just from the little light that's in this room, but it's like seeping in from the outdoors. Daku, how's it going, Daku? I'm glad you are joining us. Alright, so I'm gonna measure about 9 inches, which should be like so yeah, that should be like the middle of the cap here. And I actually should be measuring it on this side because it's the side where the glue is going to go. Still here, just vibing. Oh yeah. I think my marker like ran out of juice. There we go. Then measure the other side, see where the midpoint is. Okay, it sounds like she's telling the story. Let's stop the movie there. Just gonna test this out real quick. Yeah, I think we got it figured out. All right. So we're gonna measure the halfway point for this too. It should be 9 inches. Or actually, what am I saying? No, that's the end of this. That's what I'm saying. So we don't have to measure that. So I don't know if you remember, but last time I ran out of thinner, and so I bought some on Amazon right there on stream because you gotta have this stuff. So got a new one right here, but this is where we have to open the window, so this might wash me out a little more. Get our fan
Oh
going.
my god. Becky, look at her
Booty.
butt.
Did you see the booty with that? Raven booty. Alright, so windows open, fans on. Let's open this sucker up. Got Raven making a Supergirl suit. It's kind of funny. I wonder... I'm not sure how to place the camera to have it not be that washed out. Alright, so we're wiping this down. Basically wiping dust off, wiping powder off. They tend to powder latex when it's done being made to keep it from sticking to itself. So you got to get all that off of there so it's primed for gluing. Alright. What's that? What's... Oh, you know what it is? It's the stupid white balance shit. Okay, well, tried turning the auto white balance off, but limited results there. This is why I do latex at night usually. You don't have this sunlight to deal with when the window's open. Sunlight shows through the cape really well. Well, there's that, I guess. Welcome in, Mr. Doopy. Latex. Okay, yeah, we are doing a latex stream. Well, the latex portion of this stream, I should say. And it's nice out, so we don't have to have the heater like blasting in here while the window's open, which is what I usually do when I'm doing latex. Alright, so we just cleaned it. We're gonna do some gluing. And I bought new paintbrushes for this because this thing broke off of the rubber cement can that I was using that I really liked. So, and yeah, let me talk about Cheer Seattle again. So the reason I'm doing this 24-hour charity stream is raising funds for Cheer Seattle. Essentially, it is a nonprofit local organization that provides a space for LGBT people and their allies who want to learn to cheerlead. And so, either some of them have cheerleaded in college and high school, some have never cheerleaded at all, like me. And so it basically gives us a space to like practice and learn cheering, dancing, stunting, pyramids, performing, all that kind of stuff. And so then we get to actually go out into the community and raise funds for the local LGBT community in Seattle. So it's kind of like a double whammy there, where we get to we kind of get this family atmosphere, and we all get to stay fit, but then we also get to show off our skills and raise funds for some good causes out there. So that's why I'm raising funds for Cheer Seattle today. Donation link is right there if you would like to donate. I have some donation redemptions here for today. So if you notice there's a bunch of stuff on my face, that's from the $10 donations that people have been making. So stickers on my face, $30 for costume runway, which is me walking the runway in my costume, which you can see a good portion of the costume in this view. But usually when I'm playing a video game, which we'll get back to later, I am sitting down. You only see a part of the costume, so I like to do the runway thing. And then finally, a $70 more donation, and I changed costumes. So I've been in Raven for all of the 24-hour stream so far, but I have a zillion costumes to change into, so I would love to change if anyone wants to donate a $70 or more donation. So Schizophrenic, welcome in. Yes, it's not a cult, it's a Calandra. And we are making some latex as usual. That's what we do. We make it, we send it. Latex. We give it to everyone who comes in the stream. So yeah, it's going pretty well. So what are we at? 6-7 hours into the stream now. 24-hour stream. So feeling pretty good about it. Did some gaming, did some fitness, did some watching a movie that I'm in. So we'll actually finish watching that later. There'll be a lot more scenes with me in it for the next half of it. So yeah, so lots of good fun happening. We're raising funds for Cheer Seattle while we do all this, while we have fun. Yeah, that's what's going on. So we're working on my Supergirl catsuit here that just started making, and I was talking about brushes. Okay, so I had this brush. We're ready to start gluing. Before I do that, let's get this. This has some thinner in it, and it helps me like clean the brush, like get it to be a little more usable. Yeah, I'm also doing a giveaway, so check out the giveaway command if you're interested in winning a Nintendo Switch. All kinds of things happening this month. It's Pride Month, so happy Pride. Rainbows all around. Lady Dorinius, yay, back from work. Looks like it's craft time. Yeah, exactly. Welcome back. Latex. Grab some latex. We are doing some latex as we talk here. All right, so I want to do about half of this. I want to measure the back first. I'm so bad about that sometimes. Hey, Mr. Doopy, for donating $10 to Cheer Seattle. Thank you so much. All right, so first things first, I got to give you a personalized selfie on Twitter, so that's a pretty quick thing. All right, so let's do a selfie. Let's try to get some good lighting for the selfie. There we go. Or here, I could do it with the latex. There we go. All right, and then we'll tweet it out here for Mr. Doopy. And what color sticker do you want to put on my face? I have red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So your choice. And this selfie will show up on the stream here momentarily, but also show up on Twitter with your name on it, basically. So, Pride Hornsey time. All right, we can do that. There it is. All right, it showed up. Okay, so we got a Pride Hornsey time. Let me run and get... they're still in the living room, so I'm just going to grab that real quick. I'll be back. Okay, Pride Hornsey time is up. Thank you for redeeming that pineapple pizza. And once again, thank you so much for the donation, Mr. Doopy. All right, so we're going with green sticker. Favorite color. All right. Lady Dorinius, thank you.
I have had to get creative.
It's really hard to do this looking at the camera. All right, we got it on there. All right, and then we got one from Lady Dorinius. Thanks so much for the donation. I'm a latex girl in a cosplay world. Mystery. It's not plastic, but it's still fantastic. You can watch my streams and see them in your dreams. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to my 24-hour charity stream. Yes, everyone in the stream, please go check out TX Mystery. Awesome streamer, has just started up fairly recently. He's done some streams about writing, and he's actually a published author. So yeah, all around awesome guy. Go check him out. Please follow him. And welcome in, Raiders. All right, so I just got a donation from Lady Dorinius, so I'm just doing a selfie here with Pride Hornsey time. All right, and then we'll just tweet that real quick here. Thank you, Lady Dorinius. And then what color sticker do you want on my face, Lady Dorinius? So $10 donations, we're doing a sticker on my face as well, so. Throw some trays. All right, we're doing throw some trays with the slow setup here. And a hydrate. Thanks, Stitchflix, and welcome in. I know you don't want to get latex, so grab some if you want. All right, throw some trays. This is very slow throw trays. To the music.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
All right, there's throw some trays for you. All right, blue for Lady Dorinius. Yes, unlatex, exactly. All right, so we're putting a blue sticker on. Latex. There you go. Daku got you, Stitchflix. Exactly, classy trays. So, all right, well, thank you so much for your donations, y'all. We are doing some latex now. We're doing everything today, so if you just got here, there's lots to come. Oh yeah, hydrate. Got a couple hydrates. Thanks, y'all. Fine, gosh, if I must. It's hot as fuck for latex. Well, it's virtual. It's virtual latex. Virtual latex is perfect in every way. Suffer. Taku's like, no, suffer. So yeah, anyways, I'm excited. I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are having a good time today. But yeah, we're working on the Latex Supergirl catsuit now. and we got to see a little bit of me in this movie, my one and only time acting. So that'll be coming up again later, with some more scenes of that later today, along with some Final Fantasy VIII and some karaoke and a new game as well at the tail end of the stream. So fight me, bring you know where I live. All right, sorry. I was gonna remeasure. Sorry, I'm so bad at this, but I hate gluing this and then it like doesn't fit right. It just drives me nuts. That's where the middle should be. That looks more right. All right, so that should take us to the shoulder. That should be all we have to glue for this portion. Wait, y'all know where each other lives for real? Did I miss something? Alright, and then this is the front, so it's this side. Alright, let's give that 5 minutes and then we'll start that for the Hornsey time too. Alright, so while that's gluing, any cons coming up at all? There's a con this weekend, believe it or not, at the Puyallup Fair, which is actually kind of nice because it's kind of a big open building. Mind you, it'll still be crowded, but but I mean, compared to like the regular convention center, it's just like big and open and lofty. So yeah, so I think it's probably a good one to go to this early on in the post-COVID world. I obviously can't go because of my knee. I mean, I could have gone, but I don't like going to Comic-Con without a costume. Like, it feels weird to me. So, and then it would be weird to wear the knee brace with the costume. So I'm just gonna wait it out. There's a con in October, there's a con in September, and there's a con in December. So I'm for sure going to the one in December. The one in September is in Portland. So I've got to think about and find out what my friends are doing, if anybody's getting a hotel or what are they all doing about that one. We'll see. Seeing like a slight edge here that should not be there. I'm going to cut it off. There we go. So there's some cons coming up. It's slowly getting back to that. And so, but I have a ton of costumes already made from last year. But then 2 of them are ballet costume. No, yeah, 2 of the new ones are ballet costumes, and I can't really go on point right now. I just don't have the strength and the knee issue, and so I'm thinking the December con is what I'm hoping to be able to get back up on point and wear a couple of those costumes. But this one ideally would be good for that con as well. What else? Yes, all the hype, all the hype. Oh yeah, I made a Latex Supergirl that's the white top and the blue skirt, so that one we could definitely wear. Oh, and then of course I made the black version of Psylocke, the black suit for Psylocke. Early 2020 I made that, and so I could wear that again. I could also wear Dark Supergirl again. I still have not got a good photo shoot of Dark Supergirl yet, so I need to go do that to Tiro, who hangs out in the channel sometimes. He's one of my photographers, so he and he'll go shoot me. And I usually like to go meet up at there's a city called Redmond near here where Microsoft was born, and their city hall is it has these like the spike structure outside that looks like the Fortress of Solitude, and so I always shoot my Supergirl stuff there because you have to. It only makes sense. And yeah, this one I've had the like the utilities for a while. Like I had a prop maker. I paid a prop maker to make me like the belt and some of the other ornaments and stuff. So I just got to make the catsuit. This is the new catsuit version from the show, the CW Supergirl show. Of course, it's the latex version, so it's not exactly like that, but it's just my take on it. So yeah, it'll be good. Oh. Gotta remember to sit down on the bar stool now and then to save my back. Wow, look, we're up at $400 for Choose Seattle. It's freaking awesome. I'm excited. That's because of all of you folks. So thank you so much for supporting such an awesome cause that I'm a part of. I help administrate as well. Like I said, being on the IT committee, being the chair of the IT committee this season, and then being that I'm on medical leave from the cheer team itself, I can't perform, but I'm still like working behind the scenes as much as I can as well. Yeah, and we got some events happening for Pride. Yeah, it's limited because of COVID and stuff still, but there are some stuff actually happening. So. Oh yeah, and then look at this. Look at this. Hey, look at that. That's the switch. The switch I'm giving away. Have it right here. So yeah, hopefully me Shark you get. It'd be awesome if me Shark if you won. But yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of entries, so make sure if you want to win, you get all your entries in. And yeah, I don't know. RNG is weird. It's weird. Okay, but let's see if we can glue this. See, I never get how that happens. Oh, actually, I get how that happened this time. I did it too far over. Alright, so the nice thing about latex is you can very carefully unstick it. Very carefully, especially on the seam up here. Before you seam roll it, you can stick it and redo it. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. Even after measuring it, I got it wrong. Just goes to show. But you have to be really careful on sleeves and legs because they're the part that's going to rip. So, hey, one of a kind. How's the 24-hour stream going? Have you blinked yet? Blinked? I mean, blink, blink, blink. It's going well. It's going well, one of a kind. All right, we're going to have to clean this off and start over with the glue. We will make progress on this, I promise. Still working on Supergirl, that's right. So we just started for latex for this stream. We'll be doing some gaming and some fitness. I'll have to get another snack too. It's the thing about getting up at 3 a.m. You gotta eat more, you know? Latex. Anyway, grab some latex. Snacks are good. That's right. Snacks are good. Okay, let's try this again. So, we know we measured it, but I think I measured... I don't know. I'm going to remeasure it though. I think I measured the wrong side. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, because this is only 8.5. So I think the front has less surface area than the back for the sleeve, so that's what we're running into. I measured the back instead. And it's not right in the middle. Closer to over here. But then does that work for the back? Let's double check that too. Yeah, arms and legs are pretty bad, especially with latex because you have to make it circle back around and then fit just right. And if it doesn't, you either cut some off at the end or unstick it and redo it. Okay, yeah, the back of the sleeve is quite much longer, I think. That's what I'm leaving out here. 9.5. And then that's like 10. God, I hate that stuff. I'm guess neck to almost as much of pain. Hmm. 9.5. It was, where was it? Yeah, 8.5 and 9.5. Which is 8, 9, 17, which is, so it's about, it is supposed to be 18 inches. But this is coming out to be 10.
Tender.
Guessing the neck also a pain to measure. Yeah, when you get down to the collar, yeah, like if you actually do a collar. This one thankfully is like a wider neckline, and because the cape has to kind of fit in there. And that's just the style of the suit usually. So, but yeah, some of my other ones where I did the collar, like 7 of 9's collar is just like very tight because I did it too tight. And so is Cammy's too. All right, well. I think we're going to go with that. We're going to try that. So let's try glue it again. Guessing the neck is also tender to Mia tender. Exactly. Exactly. It's all tender. And then on top of it, when you're pulling it, you kind of are stretching it even if you don't mean to. It's really hard not to stretch stuff while you're gluing it together. Okay, get the latex timer going for that. Hopefully try number 2 will work better. All right, I wonder if maybe we can watch some of this while we wait for the glue to dry. Or it's just gonna screw me over. Oh, it restarts the playback when you change the speed. Oh my god. Man, you'd think they would make it so you could take a video file and, you know, start it in a different place, but apparently not. Okay, we got another minute here. Well, we all get to watch it with no sound in real time for the next hour, I guess. While we latex. And note to self, do not change the speed.
Are you ready for it?
Okay, we'll give that another minute or so, because I'd add a little bit of glue. So other than the issue, like it seemed to have a pretty good stick. So it was unfortunate we had to undo it. If I smell a barbecue out there or what? Something. I didn't even put my watch on today. Okay, I think we're good. All right, not too bad that time. Not too bad. We got it like almost right to the edge. Now we can actually test it on the back too while we're at it. It's going to be this side. So when we actually glue the back, which it won't be today, it'll be something like that. Yeah, I think it's a good fit. That's what she said. All right, so we're gonna seam roll that. All that for one seam, but it's worth it to like get that figured out, because later on, if it doesn't like fit perfectly between the front and back, like the underarm where that meets in the corner is not gonna work. Okay, so we got the front of the sleeve on the front of the outfit. So now we're gonna do the other one just like that. And yes, thank you, Daku, for reminding me and reminding the chat why we're here. So I, as y'all know, I'm doing a 24-hour charity stream for anyone that's new in the channel. Raising funds for Cheer Seattle, an awesome organization of adult volunteer cheerleaders. All of us are, like I said, volunteer. Nobody gets a salary. The board of directors spend a crap ton of time. Every volunteer that is whether you're a performing or a production cheerleader, you are required to be on a committee. So you're either helping with marketing or IT or artistic or events. And on top of that, if you're performing, you end up practicing once a week all season long, and that is 10 months out of the year. So it's a big commitment to join the team, but it's really rewarding. Like I said, we get to learn about cheering. We get to learn how to like choreography. We get to learn to stunt and do like big pyramids and stuff like that. And then we get to go out and perform that to the community and raise funds for organizations, LGBT organizations in the local Seattle community. So it's really awesome. This was my second year, the tail end of my second year doing this, and looking forward to next year as well. Looking forward to like a full year, because my first season was a half year of in person, and then COVID hit, and then this season was most of the year virtual, and now it's in person, but now I'm on medical leave. So I'm still going to the practices just to kind of be there to support and see people. But yeah, every year we pick a beneficiary, and so that's where most of our amount money that we raise through cheerleading goes to. And this year that organization is called Gen Pride. They are an organization for LGBT seniors in the Seattle area. And if you didn't know, LGBT people in general have there's a lot of stigma around that. There's a lot of family rejection. There's even like it's hard to make friends. But then you have seniors nowadays went through the AIDS crisis in the 80s and 90s. And so they've lost a lot of friends too. And so what you end up here with is a lot of older people that are very lonely, that are in maybe these senior retirement centers that are not accepting of LGBT people. There's been instances where they've gotten kicked out or what's the word? Shunned, I guess, for being LGBT in a regular retirement home. So basically what Gen Pride tries to do is set up programs in the community for LGBT seniors to meet up and do like-minded things. And they're also working on getting an actual LGBT retirement center in Seattle. So a really awesome organization. We love them so much. We've been raising funds for them for 2 years now, partially because we love them so much, and partially because we don't feel like we were able to raise enough last year because of the pandemic and stuff. So we're out here doing it again, and that's kind of my spiel about Cheer Seattle. So I hope you will donate. If you can't donate, that's fine too. I'm like so happy you're here. Just being here, sharing the stream, gets us more views, gets us more people to potentially donate to this awesome cause. So, and I do have some awesome redemptions right over there. So yeah, I've been posting personalized selfies on Twitter. I can change my costume for $70 donation. I've been in Raven all day, so I'm looking forward to like somebody coming in and making it so I can change my costume to something else. I have 13 or 15 costumes. I think once we hit $500, I may just start saying every $100 I will change costume. Yeah, just to kind of make it easier, because I have so many costumes. I'm ready. Let's bring it. I did fitness in Raven, and so I'm a little sweaty. I'm gonna have to wash Raven after this. But yeah, right now we're doing some latex. We're gonna get back to some gaming later. We're gonna keep watching this Chosen One movie later. Right now I'm just trying to kind of fast forward it, play it to the spot that we left off, because I messed up on how I was playing it, and so Streamlabs doesn't have an easy way to like go back to a spot in a local video file, and that's the best way to stream it. So yeah, so I'm just working my way through that while we latex, and we will continue that movie afterwards. Okay, so first things first, we need to clean the latex. And then we're going to do a little measuring again. We kind of know what we're up against this time, but where did my measuring tape go? Oh, here it is. But just to verify what we're thinking. Hopefully we only have to do this side once. Okay, 8.5. And then that is this side. Okay, 8.5's about right there. One of these days I actually have to make Ryan Rainbow a Superman costume. But that will probably be out of spandex. The key there is the patterning. That's the hardest part. Took his measurements a while back, and I need to take them again and then come up with a pattern. All right, 5 minutes. I'm gonna go get some chapstick. I'll be right back. Okay. I feel like I need to turn the belt off. I don't even see much of a glow going on. So might as well conserve battery. Oh. Whew. All right, we're looking pretty good. 3 minutes. Then we can cut the legs out and do the same for them, which is a little more work. Selfie feed's looking good with the Pride Hornsey time on there. And we're slowly catching up with the movie again. Way too slowly, I might add. It's like she's still a kid, man. So yeah, I'm actually really excited about in-person practices. I'm starting to go to them on Tuesday nights. But yeah, even though I can't do anything, it's still nice to like see everybody. Went to my first one on this last Tuesday, and they've been doing it for a couple weeks now. So, but I think we just have one more, right? I think so. It's like the last week of June is the last week of practice. Then we're usually off for July, and then there's sometimes some events in August, but we're still kind of off. And then there's tryouts, and then September kind of kicks off the new season. So hopefully by September I'll be in pretty good shape, even if I can't like do jumps because jumps aren't too bad. I can avoid jumps. But like some basic stunting and basic dancing, I think will be good. All right, the Oracle's talking again.
Are you ready for it?
All right, let's see if we can glue this, shall we? For a second there, I thought I got the wrong side, but I think I got it right. Alright, not bad, not bad. It's got a little bit at the end, but it's really not too bad. Stuff we can work with. Alright. So we got the front with the sleeves on the front. That's what that looks like. And then front with the legs is next. So let's cut out the legs before we do anything else. And for that we're gonna need to pull out the other sheet of latex I have of this blue, I hope. I think. Pretty sure. So I have a couple different blues, so I gotta verify. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, that looks like the same blue. Oh yeah, we got a whole lot of this. We're not gonna even come close to using this for this catsuit, so that's good. I like having extra. Alright, this is the gigantic leg pattern. Believe it or not, this goes around my leg. It's like leg and part of butt, I guess, too. So yeah, I guess we do want to measure. Before we even cut, we want to measure the whole side of one of the legs. Looking like 30 inches. And that's looking like 32. But that, yeah, that's a little long. That's a little long. Just a little long. It's like it should be, it could be an inch over. Not 2 inches. Let's measure one more time. Yeah, still 32. All right, let's measure the suit again. This is why you measure first. Okay, that was a little better. 31 and a half. Okay, that I can deal with. All right, now how to fit this on the table. Probably gonna have to go lengthwise. Okay, something like that. Okay, it wasn't the cleanest cut, but we could cut off some of these edges. Okay, one leg cut out. Now to the other. All right, let's cut out leg number 2. Whew. Off to the dentist. Oh no. Have a good stream. All right, bye, Daku. Hope the dentist goes well. I had a clean bill of health, so I was pretty happy with the dentist lately. But so I hope the same for you. All right. All right, that was pretty clean cut. Hey, Power Positivity, welcome in. Latex. All right, you got your own latex, faster than me. Oh, happy Saturday. I think I'm starting to get worn down now. What are we at, 7 or 8 hours? So, 24-hour stream. And I'm chugging right along here. Been up since 2 a.m. and going till at least 2:30, maybe 3 a.m. We'll see how we do. But yeah, I did some gaming and some fitness and watching a movie that I'm in. And now we're doing some latex. So cosplaying as Raven from Teen Titans. That's right, you got it. Raven from Teen Titans. Yeah, and I'm raising funds for Cheer Seattle, my cheerleading team. 24-hour streamathon. So yeah, it's been pretty fun. We've had a lot of people stroll through and got a lot of donations so far. And as you can see from the stickers on my face, yeah, we're doing pretty good. I have plenty of other costumes wear too. But yeah, just working the donations up to get there. Gotta get some rest after you finish the stream. 24 hours is exhausting. Yeah, I agree. I've done 12 and it's been fine. So, but yeah, this 24 thing is gonna be something. But I've got some Red Bull Zero, Red Bull Diet Red Bull, or Red Bull Zero Sugar. You know the difference between the two? I looked at the ingredients. One has sucralose and one has aspartame. So I thought that was interesting. But I got one of each. I don't usually drink Red Bull or any energy drinks, but with how this today is going, like I'm just like, well, you gotta be prepared for that kind of thing. Like I had my 2 cups of coffee, even a 3rd cup of coffee, but that's my decaf cup. So, but yeah. So yeah, we're cutting out a leg for my Supergirl catsuit. And we glued on 2 of the arms on the front of the catsuit. And I hope to like cut these out and then glue them on the front of the catsuit as well. And so that'll be good progress. So this movie up in the corner here is something we were watching earlier, but I messed up how it's set up. Like it's supposed to be able to continue where you left off, but for some reason it reset, and there's no easy way on a file in streaming to like on a media file to tell it to start at a certain point, I guess. And so we're kind of rewatching it with no sound until we get back to the spot where we left off. Yeah, how are you doing today, Power Positivity? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're done with the leg pattern. Put that away. Where did I put the arm pattern? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Okay, so let's put this extra latex away. But yeah, I'm raving so far today. Hoping to try some other suits out too. Once more people donate. I think I'm just gonna start it now. Like if once we hit 500, every $100 I'm gonna change costumes. Something like that. I think that'll work. I'm sure we'll all be raving about even after the stream is done. Hey, raving about the stream. exactly. I hope so. Hope you rave about the stream. But I see what you did there. Okay, so we got a leg. Uh-oh. I already screwed this up. I just realized. I talked about this earlier, how the legs are not symmetrical. I think I cut out two left legs. Let's double check, but I may have to cut out another one. Yep, I cut out 2 left legs. Great. Yeah, it matters because this latex is very shiny on one side and not on the other, so. Thankfully, we still have some latex left to cut a third leg. Maybe I'm experiencing a brain fog. Okay, let's try this again, but with the pattern face down so that we get the right leg. Literally, the right leg. All right, one more time. Okay. Last time, best time. Something we say on the cheer team. Last time, best time. Okay, it looks like the movie is back to the spot we left it off at. So, here's the question. If you hide it and you bring it back, is it still at the right spot? Looks like it is. All right. Well, hopefully that will be good for later. Okay. So, now we have a right leg and a left leg, and an extra left leg. I'm exercising you. Can do it. Screw it.
Hey.
Just pursue it. Don't think
You
too.
rock and keep it up. Thank you,
Let's
Power
go.
Positivity.
Come on,
Thank you so
live
much.
with me.
I'm
I'm
100
exercising.
biddies, and all biddies and all subs are going
You rock,
towards Cheer
friend.
Seattle. So
Keep
thank
it
you so
up.
much. I really appreciate it. This month I'm doing that. You know, Twitch of course takes a cut, but whatever's left, I'm putting over into the fundraiser this month. So thank you. I also had we were talking about legs here, and I was like, what do you call
Latex.
what do you call a woman with one leg shorter than the other? Eileen. So it just popped into my head. And yes, definitely check out Power Positivity. Always hanging out in our streams. Much appreciate. Do you stream at all? Or are you gonna stream at all? Bless you. Okay, now we have a right leg and a left leg. Just gotta figure out which side is which. Crap, what is it? I think the front is the... Shouldn't put the pattern away so fast. The front is, yeah, the slopey part. Okay, making sure. So this is this side, the right side. That means that's the left side.
Yeah, sure. Shark's good. He's good about shouting people out my channel. I appreciate it. Because half the time I forget, so. Okay, let's measure. We measured the pattern against this, but now we've cut this out and we gotta make sure that where's the midpoint for the front and the crotch. Because this corner here is right here in the crotch. And so that's gotta line up pretty well to have the crotch fit right. We're looking at about 14 and a half on this. Cut a little edge off. Yeah, 14 and a half does not come up all the way to the top of the ridge. Okay, but we measured this and it was like only a ½ inch or an inch off. So let's try measuring the back to make sure what the other side of that is.
I'm gonna run up the store.
What?
Run the store.
Okay. Look at 16 and a half, almost 17. That shows like 17 and a half, man. So we're about an inch off here. Means we're gonna have to cut off about ½ inch on both sides of this. And that means moving this up an inch or ½ an inch. Yeah, an inch. So let's see what that would be. Well, I guess it would be the right one. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Just gonna move this an inch. And then the cleaning can begin. Okay. Time to glue. Alright, so we're going to cut off about half an inch. So let's do that really quick. We'll worry about it for the back later. I like sitting right now. Oh God. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. All right, I got some Soylent too. Feeling like I need a little something more than the turkey and green beans I had earlier. Gluing them legs on, slow but sure. All right, about a minute left. Get this one glued on, hopefully first try. Guess I was hungry.
Are you ready for it?
All right. Here goes nothing. stretching it. It's like got an inch and a half left over. This is what I don't get. I measure and it still doesn't work. Alright, we're gonna measure the back as is. This is probably the most frustrating part of latex is arms and legs, I swear. I should just stick to leotards from here on out. They're just so much easier to make. Alright, so this is gonna go on here. Yeah, it's just got so much left over. Did I use the wrong pattern? Alright. I'm gonna take a break here. I'm gonna look through my patterns real quick and see if I'm missing something. All I can think is that I was doing the wrong pattern. I'm pretty sure I did this regular cut one. Or not regular cut, the longer cut one. But there's one way to find out. Actually, the back's probably easier than the front to do. It looks like the long cut. Yeah, okay. So if that's right, then what the heck is wrong? Honestly, this is like the worst part of costume making in general for me. It's like getting patterns to work the way I want them to. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is what I use. Oh, this is the back. Yeah, 'cause look how much shorter that is. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so I'm using the right leg pattern. I just don't understand why so far off. Like I even cut a ½ inch off there and I'm still over like an inch. Let's do this again. Look at that. It's like a full inch extra. Wait, I guess not. If I cut a ½ inch off here, it's about an inch off. So before I cut, I just want to make sure that I'm like doing the right thing here. It's crazy because I already cut off ½ inch of this stupid thing. So that's where it really should be. Okay, so measure one more time back. We're not going to glue it back today, but I just want to make sure that I'm leaving it in a state that it's going to work. And I don't have to try to remember what I did. Yeah, I'm seriously considering making leotards from here on out. Okay, here I only need to cut about ½ inch off. That's kind of what we want. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that's gonna work for us. We can seal the seam and do the other side. Okay, right leg is on. Other side. think after we glue this left leg, we're gonna switch it up because I'm about had it with making latex for the day. I may need a Red Bull too. About right, but we're gonna actually measure. Can I put this one away? I did not. Okay. Measure, measure. Okay, about 15. Just about there. This is a lot of work. Hey, Scarlet Panda, welcome in. I'm exhausted from all the standing alone.
Latex.
Got some latex. We're making latex today. And yeah, Misha kind of said it right. It's a lot of work. If this was a leotard, I would have had 4 or 5 more seams and be done by now. And I probably wouldn't have bothered with a crotch zipper either, because leotard you can easily go to the bathroom with. Okay, so how are you doing, Scarlet Panda? I am doing a 24-hour charity stream today. So latex is just a small part of that. We've been doing some video gaming. We did some fitness. We showed a little bit of a movie that I'm in. We're gonna see a little more of that in a little bit here. And we're gonna do some Final Fantasy VIII and some karaoke later today too. So yeah, all this this whole 24-hour charity stream is all for Cheer Seattle. I'm raising funds for Cheer Seattle, an awesome cheer organization that provides a great space for LGBT people to learn to cheer and then go and spread that into the community and spread cheer, spread awareness, and raise funds for the LGBT community. So it's really an awesome group of people, awesome organization, all volunteer run. So raising funds for them today. Got some fun donation redemptions up here. You'll see a lot of stickers on my face from the $10 donations. And you might see on my Twitter a ton of selfies. So yeah, thank you, Mishark, for the donate link. Doing well, very exhausted. Just got done cleaning around the house. Ooh, Saturday clean day, huh? I remember those days. I hate cleaning. So yeah, we're wrapping up what we're gonna do today for this latex catsuit for Supergirl. And we're gonna transition back over to the living room. So it's kind of interesting. I have to swap the stream to like a different computer and like entertain y'all with my music video parodies while I move all this equipment over back to the living room again. So we'll be doing that in a bit here. I want to get this last seam done. The catsuit won't be done, but it'll have all the pieces attached, and then it'll have to get glued onto itself a little more before it's finally finished. But okay, so that's a little over 17 inches. And I'm just measuring before I glue this. Oh yeah, and y'all were getting some hydrates in there. Thanks for that. Wow. Maybe this leg will work, because the last one had issues. We'll see. We'll see. So if you're exhausted, Scarlet Panda, just grab a chair, grab some latex, and relax a little bit. Just chill to these easygoing vibes. And thanks for being here. Okay. This is the side we want. And this is the front.
Tender.
Latex. Got a lurk. All right, thanks for the lurk, Power Positivity. Lurk in your tender shiny. Okay. Let that dry for a little bit here. Can't believe it's been 2.5 hours just on the latex already. Can be kind of slow going sometimes. Oh. Whew. All right, 2 minutes. Countdown. Gonna have to put more eye drops in again too. Actually, why don't I do that? I'll be right back. Alright, we're about ready to glue here. Here's hoping it's gonna be the right length. Here's hoping. If not, we're gonna cut some off at the end again.
Are you ready for it?
As expected, about half an inch left over. Okay, I think we're calling that good enough for today. So let's seam roll it, finish the seam. And now we have all the pieces of the catsuit together, just not all the way together, so it's like all one flat piece. Okay, we're gonna once again swap back to the living room. So there'll be a temporary like, we lost the stream kind of look, and then my parody videos will kick in, and then while that's happening, I will move all my equipment over to the living room, and then we'll get back to something else from there. So stay tuned. I'm a latex girl in a cosplay world. It's not plastic, but it's still fantastic. You can watch my streams and see them in your dreams. Oh my god, Sweetie Willie! Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in. So we are just about to change equipment here, but yeah, feel free to give Sweetie Willie a shout out. And thanks so much for coming in. So we just did some latexing around here.
Latex.
And we're gonna pop over to my parody videos. And then while that's playing, I'm gonna move equipment around. And then we'll swap into playing another game and or watching a movie. So stay tuned. Ooh, show a parody. Yeah, so that's a good thought. Pineapple Pizza. We're gonna show several parodies in just a second. So give me a second. There'll be a slight disconnection thing for a sec, and then it'll be there.